Hey everyone, it's Ethan Ormis back again for another video today, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We're here again for yet another album review. And today we're going to be talking about EARTHGANG's Ghetto Gods, which is a very interesting project for me because I've never actually listened to an EARTHGANG project. Of course, they're signed. They are signed to Dreamville, which is obviously I'm a big fan of Dreamville because of J. Cole and what J. Cole has been able to do with Dreamville, of course, and there's a lot of Dreamville artists featured on this project as well. But yeah, let's talk about it. So like you said, I've never actually listened to an EARTHGANG project, and honestly, I think this project is very, very solid, and I think it's going to get me to go back into their earlier discography because, like I said, I really, really enjoyed this project, and it's probably one of my favorite projects of the year. I've listened through it twice. I'd like to give it some more time, but yeah, I've been impressed both times. I think both artists in this group, which is Dr. Dot and Johnny Venus, of course, I think are both very talented artists that really have stuff to say, and I'm a big fan of their music, and I'm a big fan of what they had done on Ghetto Gods. And one thing that I'm really praising about this album is the length of it. It's I think 53 minutes, which isn't too long of an album. 17 tracks, but I believe 5 of the tracks are like interludes or just kind of skits, which is pretty nice. So get rid of those songs, really. I mean, it's 12 songs for like 50 minutes or so. Maybe a little bit less, maybe like 48 minutes. But yeah, I think the length of this project is really, really good. I don't think it's too overbloated or anything, and I think it's nice. I think one thing that a lot of artists seem to struggle with nowadays is really, really long track lists, but I don't think EARTHGANG really deals or has an issue with that here on this project, at least. I'm not sure about their earlier discography. Of course, this is the first album they've released since 2019, so it's been a couple of years, and I think, like I said, this is a very, very awesome project. This is one that I honestly probably would have never listened to if I just wasn't struggling to find music for the month of February that I enjoyed. I was kind of starting to scramble, trying to find songs I enjoyed that I wanted to add to my top 10 list for for February, and yeah, well, I found some definitely with this project, and like I said, it's definitely one of my favorite projects of the year, and that's why I want to talk about it. So yeah, like I said, I've only given it 2 listens so far. They were pretty spaced out, so I don't have like a strong memory of each song or anything, but I'm going to try a new format of reviews in my next album review for future projects. I'm going to try to write down my thoughts of it as I'm listening to it, because I think that would make for a better viewing experience for you guys. But nonetheless, let's talk about this track list. So like I said, we started off with The Glow, which is just a little introduction to the album, and Ghetto Gods, which is definitely one of my favorite tracks on the project, is a really, really good intro track, I think, to kind of get us ready for what this project is about, kind of their upbringing and what they're going through now, especially with dealing with racism and, of course, all the judgment in the world that people are going through, especially, unfortunately, what black people are forced to go through daily, especially in America. And again, both Dr. Dot and Johnny Venus talk about it on this project, which is really cool. Then we'll move on to Billy, featuring Future, which is a decent song. Future's verse, or Future's feature, is alright. The production on that song is pretty menacing, though. I really enjoy that. And then we move on to Waterboys, featuring Jid and J. Cole. I really, really had high expectations heading into this song, and unfortunately I was really, really let down. I'm really not a fan of the production, and I'm not a big fan of the features from Jid or J. Cole. I really don't like the flows at all, and unfortunately it's not a song I'm going to be revisiting, because I love J. Cole, and I really want to like Jid's music, but just find it hard for me to get into his music over the past couple years. And then Hey Boo Skit, so we can kind of skip that one. Amen by, of course, EARTHGANG featuring Music Soul Child. I really like what Music Soul Child does on that post-chorus. It's very, very nice. All Eyes on Me is a good song. Lie to Me is a good song. Then we have Gene's interlude, skit. Again, it's kind of a skit. Black Pearls featuring Baby Tate. A song I actually really enjoy. I really like Baby Tate's feature on that. Then we've got Neezy's Walk featuring Lene Vinny, which again is just kind of another interlude. American Horror Story is one of the most popular songs off the album, which is a very great song. Then we've got Power featuring CeeLo Green and Nick Cannon, which I definitely wasn't expecting to like this song just because of the features. I mean, they're not artists I'm obviously visiting very often. They've never been in my rotation at all, but I actually quite enjoyed that song. I don't know how much I'll be revisiting it, but I did enjoy this song. And then we've got another skit for Zaza. Then we've got Smoke Some, which is one of my least favorite songs off the project. And then we have Strong Friends, which we had to talk about Strong Friends here. Strong Friends is in serious contention to make it all year long into my top 10 favorite songs of the year. This is a fantastic song. I absolutely love the chorus from Dr. Dot, and I absolutely love both verses from Dot and Venus. It's a fantastic song. I love the instrumental break in the near the second half of the song. And this is such a great message, I think, as well. Checking in on your strong friends, making sure all your friends are all right, keeping a tight circle, trying to, make sure everyone around you is doing okay. And of course, Dr. Dot in his verse also talks about feeling that he's sometimes unable to express himself, and his people, meaning I'm guessing what he means by that is black people are unable to let out their emotions sometimes without getting judged. And of course, he mentions that they're also getting arrested very often, and unfortunately it's an issue that no one should have to go through, but unfortunately that's sometimes unfortunately how things are going in America right now. It's obviously maybe not the safest place to live if you are a person of colored skin. Unfortunately, I think it's very unfair that people are forced to live with those, always being in fear of, what could happen, like leaving your house. And of course, there's so much going on in the world right now. I think this is genuinely a fucking fantastic song, and the message is really good. If you guys want to take any song from this project out, or take it with you, I think it should be this song, because I think the message in it is very, very nice. And then we go to Run 2 featuring Ari Lennox to end off the album, which is a decent song to end off the album. Again, I Strong Friends is absolutely one of the best songs of the year, and I think the message of it is so beautiful. So yeah, again, overall, I really, really enjoyed this project. I'm going to give it some more time to sit with me to see how it ranks in my albums of the year, and see how much it carries on with me for the rest of the year. So let me know your guys' thoughts on the album, please. I'm intrigued to know. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.